So my name's Landon Mertz, and I'm the CEO of Cerion Nanomaterials. My goal and my focus, first and foremost, is to continue delivering on the strategy that's made Cerion one of the largest in the United States for designing, scaling, and manufacturing nanomaterials. But as a company, and personally, I'm deeply committed to seeing the industry grow and mature. Recently, I became the chairman of the Nanotechnology Industries Association, which really has an amazing team and amazing mission that's perfectly aligned with that goal. Easy. Taking a small 6-person company over 12 years ago and growing Cerion to the juggernaut that it's been today. It's really been humbling to be part of that process, and we definitely couldn't have done it without our incredible team. Just for a point of comparison, in the first year of the company, which is about 15 years ago, they were manufacturing in a garage of one of our today's executives, a very, very small scale. We expanded from there to 5 metric tons production capacity, then 150 metric tons, and now we're planning for 500 metric tons in the very near future. There's no doubt that nanomaterials will dramatically impact sustainability. We have to remember that for centuries, materials have made contributions that have consistently made our lives better and more productive. And nanomaterials are general purpose technologies. They're applicable across all industries. But if you look at just one industry, let's say energy, nanomaterials are already today making contributions to better batteries, improvements in solar panels. They'll eventually play a very big role in energy transmission as we go through the next round of grid upgrades to support electrification. And really, no doubt in my mind, nanomaterials contribute across all industries and make outsized contributions for decades to come. I've certainly seen that personally in the last decade, and I know it's not going to abate. So there really are so many innovations happening all throughout the community. I could speak about so many of them. I can talk a little bit for Cerion. We've been working on one in particular, which is to create nanostructured grains. So all of our materials today are made using bottom-up processes, meaning basically we grow them. And this is our first foray into a top-down process, meaning we're breaking down a macro material into smaller and smaller sizes. And the process that we're working on and developing is called high-energy milling. So what you're doing here is you're creating materials under high strain rate conditions. You're combining it in an inert atmosphere with temperatures down to almost -40°C. And this really allows you to manipulate the material in some bizarre ways that achieve some pretty amazing behaviors. It's very early stage, but it's definitely going to be a key feature of, I'll call it, Nanomaterials 2.0. We've been part of the Nanotechnology Show since the very beginning. And what it does is it brings together the entire community. This is users, makers, and innovators all under one tent. So it gives everyone an opportunity to see what's new, learn about upcoming trends, collaborate with colleagues, and really make new relationships that are going to move the entire industry forward. It would definitely be macroeconomics. I've been studying this now for the last 3 years. I consider myself an amateur macroeconomist, but it is just a fascinating field of study, and it's applicable to all of our lives.